Super Mario World is considered one of my favorite 2D platformers of all time, considering the fact that it was released way before I was even born. I first discovered the game through the Game Boy Advance version. Trust me, it's pretty shit. You're better off playing the SNES version with all the beautiful graphics, solid controls, and with the Super Mario formula, blend it all together and you have Super Mario World, and it just works so damn well. Like I said the first time, when I first encountered the game, it was a horrendous GBA port. It wasn't a perfect port, it just felt like they just took the original game and added unnecessary features to it. Like, for instance, giving Luigi that float jump. Come on, Nintendo, you're better than that. You could have gave the same treatment like you did to Yoshi's Island. They just added more sounds but left the annoying baby Mario cry. Anyways, back to Super Mario World. Years later, I discovered the game once again through a community that is dedicated to the game on the internet. So dedicated that they made hacks of the game. I didn't know people were so invested in the game after the game's release. I'm talking about in the late 2000s, where people would do let's plays, talk about the game's design, and of course, make hacks of it. And I gotta say, some of these hacks got me hooked. Then why didn't I check the original game? Why do the fans love this game so much? So I got it on the virtual console and gave it a spin. I used a GameCube controller, mind you. Fucking, please shoot me. And when I first laid eyes on this game, it totally changed my views on video games. Forever. Why did I say that? Let me explain. I was a stupid ass kid who likes cartoons back then. I didn't have a taste in video games. I just aimlessly buy games where my favorite characters would star in, like SpongeBob and Nicktoon characters. Pretty much SpongeBob. I had a GameCube and I played a fair share of good games. Some of these games were good and some of them weren't. And that's why Super Mario World really changed my views on video games, because I guess I didn't have a decent childhood. I mean, I had a blast playing both Pokemon Silver and Yoshi's Island, but Super Mario World was different. It really was. The game was designed for you to have a blast, even when losing sometimes. You still have a good time. The game has that good design. For example, the game lets you control Mario at Yoshi's house before you even start one of the levels. After that, the game lets you choose which path you want to go. Do you think you should go to Yoshi's Island 1 or 2? One leading to the introduction of the Switch Block Palace, allowing future levels to be easier for you. Or you can just go ahead and go to 2 just to get it over with. It's completely up to you. The game is letting you make your move. It doesn't really hold your hands throughout the first segment of the game, and it gets progressively harder when you go further into Dinosaur Island. I mean, Force of Illusion? What the fuck? It lets you learn the quirks of Super Mario World, and I really like that. Unlike those AAA video games where it tells you how to play, and the tutorials treats you like a baby. Like, come on, I've been playing video games for the longest time. I don't need this shit. Seriously, come on game designers. Your games are rated M for crying out loud. You're making big boy games, not little kitty ass preschool shit. Come on. The items is where it's at. You have the original mushroom and fire flower, but the game introduces the new item, the feather. It allows Mario to have a cape where you can fly through the whole level if used right. It's similar to the leaf in Super Mario Bros., but way better. Way much better. The item is like the leaf but with steroid. You can pretty much cheat your way out of the level by just flying through the whole area and you can be done with it. In some levels, however, but the feeling of having the cape is amazing. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Can we talk about Yoshi? Yoshi is the reason why he exists in future Mario games. Hell, Yoshi even stars in the prequel, Yoshi's Island, and in his own game, Yoshi's Story. Now let's talk about Yoshi in Super Mario World. First, he is useful. Like, dude, he can spit up fire if you swallow a red Koopa Troopa, make Yoshi have wings if he swallows a blue Koopa Troopa, or even stomp the ground really hard, making all the enemies die. Actually, but you could be an asshole and just jump off of him to gain that extra height. Let's be honest, we've all done that before. Comment down below. I really like the different types of enemies. We have the Koopas and the Goombas, but there are new ones. I'm talking about a shit ton. Chucks, the Dinos, the Rexes, the Mole Dudes. while throwing in older enemies from Super Mario 2 and Super Mario Bros. 3, like ninjas, pokies, dry bones. The game has a huge diversity of enemies. It's great. I also love the return of the Koopa Kids from Super Mario Bros. 3, especially the final boss, Bowser. It's really cool, like the best final bosses in any Mario game ever, even way better than the one in Super Mario Galaxy 2, alright? Don't you fucking shoot me in the head, alright? That's just my opinion. The music! Oh! Koji Kondo, you did a good job at composing memorable tunes in the entirety of the Mario franchise. It has that charm that'll never leave your head, and I can hear myself humming to some of these songs sometimes. They're just that good. Oh fuck! Oh, let's talk about the secrets. Whew! The many reasons why I love Super Mario World so much is because of the secrets. This game has so much replay value. I can search each and one of these secrets, and it's really fun to fuck around the level just finding these places. Oh, what the heck is this? Key? Where do I even use this? You use this to open a keyhole which opens a whole new route to a whole new level that you didn't even know in the first place. Holy shit, this game is so big in terms of levels. There are so many fucking levels in this game. It's really impressive for a Super Nintendo game. Come on, you gotta admit it. That's impressive. You know the Switch Palaces I mentioned before? Some of these routes leads to one of them, and there are 3 in total. The last 2 you have to find it on your own, and it feels so satisfying when you find the palaces. You know those invisible blocks? Once you turn that shit on, the levels will have those invisible blocks unable for you to find even more secrets. Fuck! That's a lot. All of these secrets lead to the Star Road. You didn't know there was a Star Road? Dude! These are just pretty much teleporters to each, should I say, area in the game. So if you don't feel like walking all the way to Donut Plains, you can just teleport your lazy ass and boom, you're already there. Now, this is where it gets real, alright? Alright, you're listening? Alright, let's do this. Once you've gotten all of the star teleporters, you can now enter the special world. My god. Now these levels are tough as shit, like we're talking about Dark Souls hard, where you would die constantly if you don't play smart. Right after that, the game rewards you with a different skin. Huh, why is everything so different? I'm curious. The world looks different, but the game still plays the same. The whole game with its extra content is like DLC, but you gotta find them. You gotta play longer periods of time. It's worth it. Trust me, I've done it before. This is why I love Super Mario World a lot, because it did the impossible. Bringing Mario to the next generation was grand. I'm talking about the 16-bit generation. Don't get confused. Miyamoto even had to rush this game because of Sega's Sonic the Hedgehog. Fuck off, Sonic. However, Super Mario World still succeeds to be a fun, beautiful, and memorable game throughout these years. I even still look back at the community producing more stuff for us fans to enjoy. If it weren't for this game, I wouldn't even develop video games in the first place, or make sprites at all. Thank you, Super Mario World. You've impacted my life where I can enjoy video games for a very long time. I really hope Nintendo makes games similar to Super Mario World, or you guys can stop making new Super Mario Brothers and make a Super Mario World 3? Eh? Come on.
If you ever find out that you purchased a head from your local convenience store, be careful right away to ensure that your vest doesn't make that eerie hum anymore. If you don't comply within 24 hours, we'll be forced to...